Hello and welcome back to Aviary Attorney. I'm Karma and I will be your friend and host this evening. Last time we confronted Juan about his identity. We also did the first part of the trial. Severin. 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 Nervous. Why, you pompous stale posture perfect. Oh, what in the world? What is this? Quick, someone! This person has eaten the judge! And now we're gonna continue their investigation. So let's get right to it. A new day. Okay. Let's go first to the R&M Associates, so we can tell Mousy about what Juan asked us to. Hey, Mousy.
Oh, hello again. Hi, Mousy.
Mousy, we have a message for you. It's from Prince Juan himself.
He wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter, whatever that means. Oh, yes. The birds have migrated successfully. But if Prince Juan told you that, then that must mean he trusts you. He must want you to take these. Go on, take them. Take them!
These are used train ticket stubs? It looks like two people took a railway trip to Vienna. What exactly is the point of this, Mousy?
Prince Juan said that they would help with the trial. See the names!
Gautier Singh, Nicolas Singh. I recognize the surname, but I don't know who these people are.
Neither do I, really. Monsieur, Prince Juan just told me to book train tickets for these people and then to make sure they caught the train. And so, that's what I did.
Strange. I'm not sure exactly why these stubs are supposed to help with the trial, but I'll keep hold of them just in case. Let's go, Sparson. I'm done playing courier.
Good call.
A new day. Let's try the chocolat emporium. Welcome back, messieurs. Have you finally decided to sample of my fine what? Have you finally decided to sample my fine chocolate? Or perhaps you have just returned to ask more questions? It's just the questions, I'm afraid. Could the chocolate have been poisoned? Ask nicely, obviously. Is there any chance that your produce could have been contaminated? Absolutely not, monsieur. I stand by my claim that my chocolate is the finest in all of Paris. I go to great lengths to ensure that the highest quality is ensured. Any contaminations would be terrible for business, you understand? I see. So something yes. Let me think. Who to ask about? The judge. Or the swan. That actually would be... yeah. Have you ever served a hairy wolf in judicial robes named Judge Romulus? Yes, there we go. Yes, monsieur. Right, have you ever served... Wait! Did you just say yes? Yes, monsieur, a wolf in judicial robes. I did serve a person like that a little while ago, on the 6th of January to be precise. Holy shit. Did he say or do anything suspicious? Not that I can recall, monsieur. He was a pleasant fellow, big toothy grin. Bought 200 grams of classic dark Belgian chocolate with a custom filling. A custom filling? Some type of caramel. He provided it himself. Although he unfortunately did not bring enough for me to sample.
So what does this mean, Falcon?
What do you think it means, Sparson? Well, we shouldn't make assumptions. It may just mean that this judge liked to eat chocolate. But if the judge's purchase is related to the wrapper at the crime scene, then... Monsieur Hagerslack, do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romulus's receipt? I can do you one better, monsieur. I have the original right here. I keep them for tax purposes, you understand. Is it okay for us to take it, monsieur? Absolutely. Memorizing the receipt's contents is trivial after all. Okay.
Would you look at this thing? Judge Romulus signed it in green ink. Green ink? I knew Judge Romulus was shady, but only truly villainous people write in green.
Thank you very much for your time, Monsieur Hagerslack. You have been enormously helpful. I'm glad to be of service. I wish you the best of luck with your case, messieurs. Yeah, boy. We've got a lead. We got a lead. We got a lead. Oh my god. We only have one place to go today. What the hell? I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is coming together nicely. I keep clicking this accidentally, whoops. I'm somewhat relieved that Prince Swan came clean. His secret was putting the whole case in jeopardy. Fucking hell. We've still got one day until the trial, but how to spend it? I suppose we could revisit the Louvre, or maybe we should just play some cards at Le Canaccio. Something wrong, Sparrowson. You're being unusually quiet.
Falcon, we need to talk.
What's up?
See, I was doing some thinking. Dangerous thing to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we were missing a crucial piece of evidence.
What evidence would that be?
Well, we know that Major Howell consumed a piece of chocolate before he died. And we know that he died of poisoning, but we still aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause.
That's true. If we keep pushing the chocolate theory, Cocorico will almost certainly bring that up.
So I thought to myself, if one were to consume the wrapper itself, then that may be proof of whether it contains traces of poison.
Well, sure, that could work, but it would be incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Sparrowson?
Maybe.
Jesus. I'm gonna buy you some chocolate, Sparrowson. Well, stop those thoughts right now. I'm not going to let you potentially kill yourself like that.
I knew you would say that. That's why I already consumed the wrapper.
Jesus fucking Christ.
45 minutes ago.
Sparrowson! Sparrowson! Oh my god. Oh, holy mother of God. No, stay away from me. Doctor, is Sparrowson okay? Oh my fucking god. Everything about this is unnerving. Well, he is not conscious right now, but he is stable. I think it's safe to say that your friend is not on his deathbed. Oh, thank God. How did you say this happened again? It's a long story. Lowering occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison caused this? I have no idea. I am an expert in mental health, not toxicology. But I have sent for a specialist who should be here by tomorrow morning. He will make a full assessment. That's good to hear. Thanks, Doctor. Take good care of him. Wait a moment. There is the matter of the bill. Shit. We'll have to discuss it later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down. I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is terrible. What the hell was Sparrowson thinking? I can't win a case like this. Motherfucker, I finally found you. Did someone say something? Running around like a headless chicken. You're one tricky lawyer to find. Told you to drop the investigation, but you just wouldn't listen. Who's speaking? I can't see you, Monsieur. Step forward. Alright, I'll step forward. But it will be the last thing you'll ever see. Au revoir, JJ Falcon. I think you meant au revoir. What just happened? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is nighttime, I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up. 1, 2... Yes? Did it work? What the fuck? Ah, Dame Cartley, what the fuck is going on in this episode?
I can't believe how easy you were to fool. I put on a cutesy voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up.
Well, you do be right, though.
Silence. I shouldn't be surprised. There are no words to excuse the heinous act of putting an innocent man on death row.
I wonder what would happen if we lost the case. Like, would this still be here? I don't know. Anyway. It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going? Out of my way. Oh. Out of my way, Severin. I'm not done talking to Dame Catelyn. It wasn't your fault. Is that the excuse you make after all of your failures? I'm not making excuses. Failure after failure after failure. No desire to improve yourself. You're a joke of a lawyer, JJ. Don't call me JJ. That's all you have to say. How pathetic. You don't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow. My grandfather? The fuck? I'll prove you wrong. I can do better. Oh, it's you, Sparson. Have you come to berate me too?
What? No. I'm just here to tell you to wake up. Wake up, monsieur. Wake up. Hey, can you hear me? I said wake up.
A new day. Lovely. Ponte. Are we gonna wash up? Oh. Come on, monsieur. Wake up. I said wake up. You're starting to worry me. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure whether I would have to find a doctor or mortician. Ugh. My head. Where am I? The Pont d'Art, by the Louvre, in Paris, France. I just fished you out of the Seine. Nearly broke my road doing it. Wait, I know you. You're that disrespectful lawyer guy. Gira Falco or something. What time is it? Actually, what day is it? You hit your head pretty hard, huh? It's the 21st of January, and around 9 o'clock in the morning, by my reckoning. 21st. 9 o'clock. Oh no, the trial! I should have been at the court d'assises 10 minutes ago. Well, you're running late, but take it easy, monsieur. I'm sure they'll be understanding. Maybe if I sprinted. In your condition, that would be stupid. Take a seat. Clear your head. I'll go get some dry clothes. Ah, no time. Wait, monsieur. At least take this before you go. What is this? A dip pen? No, wait. It's a modern fountain pen. Bone handle, gold nib. This is very fancy. Thanks, monsieur, but this isn't mine. Really? Are you sure? You were holding it pretty tightly when I found you. I was holding this. Then, I suppose it has to be mine. Thanks, fisherman. I owe you one. I'm not a fisherman. Hey, don't call me a fisherman! Yeah, I thought so. It's 9 o'clock. I believe it's time for... sorry, I accidentally skipped that. Is the defense not present? Such unprofessionalism. There is no defense, and this trial cannot proceed any further. We must make a ruling based on the evidence that has already been presented. I will now converse with the jury. We shall decide whether Prince One is guilty of murdering Major Hal and of conspiring to murder the king. Your Honor, may I have a word? Fine, but make it quick. I'm a firm believer that a trial must be orderly and punctual. There is no room for wishy-washy dilly-dallying, but it seems somewhat rash to end the trial session the moment it is due to start. Perhaps it would be prudent to wait 5 or 10 minutes, in case the defense is just a little tardy. Then the trial still has a chance to proceed and justice will be served. You are the prosecution, are you not? You have nothing to worry about. A guilty verdict is all but guaranteed. Your Honor, you appear confused. I'm not here to secure a guilty verdict. Of course you are. You're a prosecutor by definition. You're here to prosecute. No, my job description is to prosecute, but I am here in this courtroom to ensure that justice is served. An unfair and unbalanced trial is not the spirit of justice. It's very noble of you, but if the defense is absent, then there is a little that can be done. I'll hear no more about this matter. I will now talk with the jury. The defense is present, Your Honor. You're too late, Falcon.
Bon dia, JJ, you look like a total mess. Did you take a morning swim in the Seine or something?
Something like that.
Your Honor, we are all present. We're only 3 minutes over schedule. Let's not needlessly dirty the pure name of justice.
Rules are rules, prosecutor. Falcon clearly has no respect for legal procedure. Frankly, for turning up while looking like a drowned rat, I ought to hold him in contempt of court. Your Honor.
But Your Honor...
Rules are rules. One more word out of either of you and I shall have you both disbarred.
It's a pity. The King of France was most looking forward to standing behind the witness podium.
The King of France? He is here?
Gee, what the fuck? Oh, are we not doing the trial after all? That's a pity.
Your Majesty, what a surprise. We are, well, you see...
You know, it's my 7th time testifying against a would-be assassin. But it's the first time seeing a trial where the case has ended before it even began.
Well, the defense, he was late at,
Oh, pish-posh. France didn't become a great and dignified kingdom through rigorous punctuality. Let's go ahead with this trial. It will be fun. Look, I'll say the oath to get us started. I'll swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Did I get it right? That was perfect, Your Majesty. Jay, I trust you have no objections with the king testifying.
No objections here. Going ahead with the trial is fine with me.
And surely you wouldn't stand in the way of the king, would you, Your Honor?
Gah! Fine, proceed with this cursed trial.
Excellent. Now, Your Majesty, would you tell us your activities on the day of the murder? My activities? Well, I started my day with tea and toast, as I normally do. I was dressed in my PJs at the time. Why do I speak like this? I think you can skip ahead a little, perhaps to your arrival at the Louvre. Oh, right, of course. Well, my entourage and I entered through the Louvre south entrance around 9 o'clock. We passed through the Salle de Tripe with little fanfare. At the Grand Gallery, I unveiled the new painting and gave a short speech to inspire the citizens who attended. That's when I was approached by a man claiming to be the Prince of Spain. He presented a rose, which was taken by Major Howell, and well, I think you know the rest. Indeed we do, Your Majesty. Mesdames and Messieurs of the court, what we have here is another testimony that establishes Prince Juan's guilt. And this is no ordinary testimony, it is the testimony of perhaps the most trustworthy man in all of France. Oh, you flatter me, prosecutor. But I am the trustworthiest in all the kingdom, aren't I?
I have no doubts, Your Majesty. Nonetheless, I would like to perform a cross-examination. How dare you doubt the king? The utter nerve!
Oh, calm yourself, Judge. I have no qualms with standard legal procedure. Defense, please proceed. I want to see your best courtroom drama material.
We entered through the Louvre's south entrance. Your Majesty, you say that you entered the Louvre from the south entrance?
Indeed, we approached from the Hotel de Ville, so it was an easy riverside stroll.
Did you see anyone suspicious? Did you see anyone or anything suspicious around the Louvre's south entrance?
Suspicious? I'm afraid not, monsieur. Just the regular riverside types, bourgeoisie, vendors, people who fish and the like.
I see.
Yet.
Your Majesty, you say that you passed through the Salle de Tripe uneventfully.
Indeed, we stopped briefly to look at the paintings and then moved on to the Grand Gallery.
What did you see in the Salle de Tripe? Could you elaborate? What did you see in the Salle de Tripe?
What did I see? Well, Roman stuff mostly.
I meant aside from the Roman artifacts. For example, did you talk to someone in the room who wasn't a member of your entourage?
You're reaching, Jane. The king already testified that he passed through without encountering anything of interest. I want the king to elaborate.
I have reason to believe that this was a key moment on the day of the murder. I want the king to elaborate on exactly what and who he saw.
I suppose that you will have to proceed, Your Majesty. Alright, well, let me think. So there was the giant doorstop, and there was that copper urn thing. Oh, and there was something else, now that you ask. I was offered a box of chocolates by some peasant, mademoiselle. Oh boy. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but Major Howe was keen to accept a chocolate or two on my behalf.
What?
Did I say something startling, prosecutor? No, please continue, Your Majesty.
I think the prosecution is startled because he just came to the realization that I was not spouting drivel in the previous trial session. Well, that's debatable. To cut a long story short, Your Majesty, this mademoiselle may hold some relevance to the case at hand. Would you describe her?
Really? She's relevant? Well, let me think. I didn't get a good look at her face, but she was a sorry-looking swan, probably in her late teens or early 20s.
A young, sorry-looking swan, you say? I don't suppose her name was Mademoiselle Seine. Mademoiselle Seine.
Seine? That sounds familiar. Why, yes, I think that was it.
She was called Mademoiselle Seine. I see. This is undoubtedly significant. Mademoiselle Seine gave chocolates to Major Howe minutes before he died.
Well, just 1 minute. I see what you're alluding to, Judging. You're suggesting that the gift and chocolates killed the Major, but that line of reasoning holds no weight because the evidence is circumstantial.
Circumstantial, my tail feathers. The king just testified that Major Howe ate chocolates.
Yes, that much is no longer in dispute, but you still have not proved that chocolates were poisoned. Without that, we must assume that this one is merely offering a gift, rather than speculating that she is a murderer.
Yes. Shame on you, defense, implicating a poor, innocent girl like that. Absolutely disgusting. Why out in this trial? Hold on! I do have evidence that the chocolate was in fact poisoned.
I don't believe you, JJ. If you have a piece of evidence that's significant, you would have slammed it down already. Presented.
Well, I can't. It's not really the evidence folder type of evidence.
Why am I not surprised?
The drama was just getting good. Why did you all suddenly go quiet?
Well, Your Majesty, it appears that the defense just had a realization of his own. That is, he lacks the evidence to support his theory. Since he cannot continue with his argument, I believe the cross-examination has come to an end.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Let me present my evidence. See, I had the chocolate wrapper back in my office and Sparson ate it.
Stop, JJ. Stop while you still have a little dignity. The results of whatever crackpot pseudoscientific experiment you performed do not constitute valid evidence. I think this trial is over, Your Honor.
About bloody time. You may take your leave, Your Majesty.
Very well. I am pleased that justice has been thoroughly served. Until the next assassination attempt. Adieu, messieurs.
I will now deliberate the jury.
Objection! Sorry, I've always wanted to do that.
Sparson, are you okay?
Yep, the doctor said that I have an iron stomach. Most of the poison passed straight through me.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, I would like to testify that poison chocolate issue. I even got a doctor's note, see?
It's too late, the trial's over.
You can't be serious, Your Honor. Contents of that note could turn this entire trial on its head. You must allow it.
Why are you constantly arguing with me? I thought the job of a public prosecutor was to assist the judges.
I told you, Your Honor, my job isn't to get a guilty verdict. It is to ensure that justice is served.
I swear you're the worst prosecutor in all of France. Go ahead, Sparson. Read the contents of the note for the court to hear.
This patient Sparson was submitted to Salpêtrière Hospital, where he displayed a variety of symptoms. These included profuse sweating, a rabid fever, and severe nausea. The patient was diagnosed with poisoning, probably originating from the plant known as aconite, aka monkshood, aka wolfsbane. When we questioned the patient, he admitted to having consumed a discarded chocolate wrapper, potentially carrying the poison. Examining the contents of the patient's stomach confirmed this to be true. As a mental health professional, I believe this patient to be clinically... we can skip that bit. Oh my god. Yada yada. Okay, here we go. Signed, Dr. Fowler.
Oh, my sweet, sweet Sparrowson. Thank you, Sparrowson. I don't think I'd even need to question you. Between your note and the king's testimony, every angle of the chocolate wrapper business has been covered.
Awesome. Wait, did you say the king is here?
You can get his autograph for later.
Right. So what happens now? Do I get cross-examined by the prosecution or something?
To be honest, I see little to cross-examine.
Do your dumb job, prosecutor. Cross-examine that little unknowing liar of a bird. Tear his testimony to shreds.
Your Honor, he has a note signed by a medical professional definitively proving that the chocolate wrapper from the crime scene was poisoned. We could nitpick the details or delve into the doctor's credentials, but I fear it would be a waste of the court's time. Nobody wants that.
Gah. Then what the hell do we do now?
We do nothing, Your Honor. This poisoned wrapper has introduced an element of doubt into the case. The prosecution must accept that. But is this level of doubt reasonable? Is it significant? I think the members of the jury will agree. Judge's evidence is still tenuous.
Tenuous?
A step above circumstantial. You have proven a link, a not wholly illogical link, but you haven't proved beyond doubt that Major Howe was killed by the chocolate. You are still making far too many assumptions. Where is the empiricism that is required by any good court of law? Where are the witnesses who can back up your claims?
Oh, I brought along a witness. Maybe she can help.
Oh my god, Sparrowson.
Hello.
You. Sparrowson, it's great to see you on your feet, and you have been an enormous asset to the case. But what are you trying to pull off now?
Surprise witness.
Surprise witness?
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that Kakariko liked calling surprise witnesses, so I thought we would beat him at his own game. I brought the flower girl. Mademoiselle Singh said she can testify about Prince Juan's character.
You're putting me in a difficult position, Sparrowson. Just moments before you arrived, we, the court, established that Mademoiselle Singh is a possible suspect for this case.
What? That can't be right.
Sparrowson, it's okay. Monsieur Falcon, I would like to testify.
You want to testify? Do you understand what you're agreeing to?
I do. I have accepted my fate.
Prosecutor, do you have any objections to me calling upon Mademoiselle Singh as a witness?
No, none. Bearing in mind, of course, that you are here to defend Prince Juan, not to convict Mademoiselle Singh. Prosecuting is my job.
Of course. I have no objections either. Please proceed, witness. Speak the oath.
The oath?
Say that you swear to speak without hatred and without fear. To tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I swear, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear. To tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Good. Very good. Please state your name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Catherine Marie Singh. I am a flower seller.
Mademoiselle Singh, tell the courtroom of your activities on the morning of the 7th of January.
Very well. I saw the king and his entourage enter the Louvre around 9 o'clock. I followed. When they came to a stop in the Salle de Table, I stepped forward and offered the king a chocolate. He refused, but a god, a big dog by the name of Major Howe, was happy to oblige. The god died because I, personally, had previously added poison to the chocolates.
No, that can't be right.
I used poison derived from monkshood, a notoriously dangerous plant. As a flower seller, it was simple to acquire.
Why did you do it, mademoiselle?
Why? Monsieur, people have tried to kill the king before, and people will try again. He is a vile man who has no respect or love for the people who suffer under him. I did it to better the French people.
I don't believe that at all. Falcon, say something.
Mademoiselle, are you being coerced or threatened? Speak freely.
No, monsieur. I am confessing out of my own volition. It is my guilt and nobody else's.
Okay. Well, defense, it looks like you want your confession out of this murderous pute. I suppose that it gets your client, Prince Juan, completely off the hook. Lucky you. So, shall we wrap this court session up? No. No, bitch. No, not yet. I have further questions for the witness, Your Honor. Further questions? To what end? You've already proved your client's innocence. I wish to uncover the truth. You aren't here to uncover the truth. You're here to defend Prince Juan, and you've done the job with a disgusting level of diligence. Nonetheless, I believe that Mademoiselle has omitted something of huge importance. I wish to question her further. Something of huge importance. I won't allow it. Fine, can I at least show something to the witness? You and the prosecutor are a right pair of moralizing blowhards, aren't you? You are doing my head in. Fine, if it will shut you up, I will let you show one magical mystery item to the witness. I can't imagine you'll have anything up your sleeve to change the flow of this trial, though.
Monsieur Falcon, save it. I have nothing more to say.
Please take a look at these, mademoiselle.
Train ticket stubs.
Look at the names.
Papa and Mama. In Vienna? Really? Are they really safe?
They are. The tickets were arranged courtesy of the Fox.
Then, that means the wolf has nothing to hold over me. I can speak freely.
Indeed. Go ahead, mademoiselle. What are you two muttering about down there?
I am amending my testimony, Your Honor. Members of the court, everything I've said today has been the truth. I did go to the Louvre on the 7th of January. I did present a box of poisoned chocolates to the king, except it was not of my volition. I was threatened. I was forced to carry out the task under threat of harm. You see, my family has been struggling to get by. The winter has been harsh and my flower business has been struggling. One day a man approached me, a man I assumed to be kind-hearted. This man offered me 200 francs to get us through the cold. But I could not afford to repay the debt. When I attempted to bargain with the man, and he offered me a deal. Assist him with murder, and he would drop all debts. Refuse, and he would ruin me and my parents. I obliged because the alternative meant death for those I love. The name of the man who did this is Judge Romulus.
What a creative story. This is obviously a last-minute desperate attempt at passing the buck. The sheer laziness of this girl to accuse a man she's never met before. She's blatantly floundering.
Indeed, I've had dozens of these self-pitying yarns during my time as a prosecutor. Although admittedly, this is the first time I've seen a witness directly accuse a judge. Quite a brazen gambit. But in case these sorts of stories never turn out to be true, they are always proven to be fabrications, born of desperation. I've never been more honest, monsieur. Listen, Mademoiselle Seine, I would like to believe your story, but accusing a man, and judge no less, of conspiring to murder the king is a hugely serious accusation. Do you have any proof to support your story? Proof? You see, the judge lent you money. Then you both must have signed a contract when you made the transaction. The transaction would suffice as proof. Contracts were all verbal. He said that the money was a gift at first, and then later said that I had to repay him.
How convenient. Of course, the supposed contract doesn't exist. The mademoiselle has no proof because her story is a blatant lie.
Falcon, you have to do something. Do you have anything to link Judge Romulus to Mademoiselle Seine?
A link? Of course! Members of the court, I know for certain that Mademoiselle's story is true. I can say with certainty that Judge Romulus has made a contract with Mademoiselle Seine in the past. I know this because at this very moment I am holding a key piece of evidence that links Judge Romulus directly to the crime scene.
Receipt for 1 box of custom-filled chocolates from the 6th of January sold to Judge Romulus. Signed in green ink. I mean, it's gotta be this, right?
Think you should take a look at this, Severin.
You don't trust it in the judge's hands.
What? What is that? What does this piece of paper say?
This is a receipt for a box of chocolates from Landa Haggis Chocolate Emporium. The 6th of January, made out to a man named Romulus.
The writing upon the receipt is clear. A man named Romulus bought the chocolates on the day before the murder. These chocolates happen to have been of the same brand and flavor as the ones that were used in the royal assassination attempt. By itself, this evidence would not be definitive. It would only suggest that the judge has something of a sweet tooth. But taken in conjunction with the Mademoiselle's updated testimony,
that would imply that the judge was directly involved in the assassination attempt.
Judge Romulus, do you have anything to say about this?
Yep. That receipt's not mine. I haven't set foot in a chocolate shop in years.
You can't be serious. The receipt is indisputable proof of your purchase.
Indisputable? Watch me dispute it. What you have there is a scrap of paper with the word Romulus scrawled on it. Is it a forgery? Are there simply two men named Romulus living in Paris? I don't have a clue. What I do know is that you have nothing to prove that I was the one who signed that receipt.
This is absurd. Do you want me to dig up court documents with your signature so we can undertake a handwriting analysis?
That wouldn't be possible. I believe his owner uses rubber stamped for signing off on official court documents.
That would be correct.
Well, it's no matter. I don't need the judge's signature. I already have in my possession proof that the signature on the receipt belongs to Judge Romulus. Oh, but first things first. I believe you dropped your pen, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, that's mine. Things have been looking for that thing everywhere.
Are you stupid? You stupid?
I thought as much. Mesdames and Messieurs, last night I was assaulted outside Salpêtrière Hospital. I did not see the assailant's face, but I did accidentally grab something from their garments as I was thrown into the Seine.
Oh, so that's why you smell of fish. I wanted to say something, but I thought it might be rude.
This fountain pen is the very item I grabbed.
Did I say that this pen was mine? On closer inspection, I see why I must have been mistaken.
Save it, Your Honor. I am not here to press assault charges. What interests me most about this pen is the ink it contains. It is emerald green in color.
And as we all know, only baddies write in green.
Well, yes, but most importantly, it's a rare and unusual choice of ink color. I would venture that only a dozen people in all of Paris are arrogant enough to write in green. And I would venture that only one of those arrogant people is named Romulus.
So, Judge Romulus likes respect for classic penmanship. What of it?
Take another close at this chocolate receipt, Severin. That receipt was signed with emerald green ink.
It certainly is quite a coincidence.
No, there is no more room for coincidence. There is no more doubt. There is only one narrative that can tie this ridiculous string of evidence together. On the 6th of January, you, Judge Romulus, bought a box of chocolates with a custom filling. That custom filling contained poison, originating from the flowers of Mademoiselle Seine, a street seller who owed you a debt. On the 7th of January, you, Judge Romulus, leveraged that debt to force the girl to present the poisoned chocolates to the king. Then an idiot of a man by the name of Juan framed himself as the murderer in order to take the fall in Mademoiselle Sing's stead. You pushed for Juan's guilt by priming a witness, Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley. And when that failed, you pressured Mademoiselle Singh to take full responsibility for the crime. That is the only narrative that makes sense. Admit it. Fine, I admit it. I did it. I purchased these chocolates. I added the poison. I put a peasant girl in debt so I could force her to take the fall. I was the one who wanted the king murdered, but there is not a damn thing any of you can do about it. I am the one who holds the gavel. I am the one who passes the sentences with a snap of my fingers. I could have each and every one of you guillotined at the Place de Serlis before nightfall. Who judges the judges? Who stands above me? Nobody. Not even God can condemn me when I sit so highly. Attempting to murder a king, corrupting the court d'assises. What an utterly repulsive individual. Don't touch me, you dirty brick. You have no authority over me.
He doesn't. I do. Take him away, Inspector.
I am not done. I'm not done with any of you. You're all guilty. You'll see. The revolution is coming. The rebels will overrun Paris. The king and the government will fall. The bourgeois will be slaughtered. We shall have a glorious second republic. A republic free of class, where everyone is free and equal. Hey, don't touch me.
Just another ranting lunatic, Your Majesty. Ignore him. Of course, carry on, Inspector.
What? What happens now?
I guess I'm supposed to take out the President Judge's duties? Well, given the surprising series of revelations that just took place, we believe that the results are clear. We found the defendant, Prince Juan Querido, to be cleared of all charges. We therefore find the defendant not guilty.
Yeah, boy.
What happens to me now? Mademoiselle, it is clear that you were coerced. However, you still played a significant role in the king's assassination attempt. By all rights, you must be tried for your crimes.
I see. I cannot argue.
But as it happens, due process was not followed during this trial session. Judge Romulus thoroughly disrupted the proceedings. Consequently, I believe that most of the testimonies given during this trial session would not be seen as valid in a court of law.
What does this mean?
He's saying you're free to go.
Correct. As a prosecutor, I see no crime to prosecute.
Really? Thank you so much, monsieur. And thank you, messieurs. Without your help and assurances, I don't know where I would be right now. So, are my parents really in Vienna?
I think so, but you would have to ask the Fox for details. I don't know exactly what he arranged. Although now that Judge Romulus poses no threat, I suppose your parents would be free to move back to Paris.
Actually, I may follow them to Vienna.
You need a holiday after all this drama?
Oh, Sparrison. My poor Sparrison.
Well, yes, but also I want to get away from here before the fighting starts.
You mean the revolution Judge Romulus mentioned? He doesn't seem mentally stable, pay him no mind.
It's not just he, monsieur. In the streets, everyone talks of an uprising. If you were smart, you would clear out of here too.
Thanks for the concern, mademoiselle.
But we're far from smart, so we're staying put.
I see. Then good luck, messieurs. And farewell. Maybe we can meet again when this has all blown over.
Oh.
Wait, mademoiselle, don't you want to have a quick celebratory drink? Oh, she's gone.
Poor Sparrison.
So I guess it's just you, me, and the fox, right, Falcon?
What about the mouse?
That sounds good, Sparrison. Take Prince Juan back to the Aviary office. I need to sort out some paperwork with Severin.
Okie dokie.
I suppose congratulations is in order, uncovering the truth in the way that you did. It was quite a feat.
Everything went far better than I could have hoped, but you surprised me at the end with that little lie of yours.
Lie?
This trial's testimonies are completely invalid. Bullock. You and I both know that this trial has produced ample valid evidence for Mademoiselle Singh to be detained and tried. Even with the coercion accounted for, I bet she would still be found guilty of conspiracy or accessory to murder. So why are you holding back?
10, maybe even 5 years ago, I probably would have prosecuted Mademoiselle Singh. When I was fresh out of law school, I thought my role as a prosecutor was to condemn every potential criminal that came my way. I thought if the guilty person ends up behind bars or on the hanging dock, then justice has been served. But as I gained experience, I started noticing the details.
The details?
The extenuating circumstances, the personal considerations, the gaps in the law where even when the due process is followed to the letter, good people are punished and wrongdoers walk free. I hated it, so I changed my role. I decided that I should not strive to secure a guilty verdict, but to ensure that justice is served. I could prosecute Mademoiselle Seine, and she would definitely be convicted, but that would not serve justice. You're going slow. You're a good lawyer.
You're a good lawyer, Kakariko.
Well, you're not terrible, Falcon.
I must congratulate you, Signor Falcon and Signor Sparso. What am I doing still using that old accent? I, of course, meant congratulations, Monsieur Falcon and Monsieur Sparso.
It's no big deal. We were just doing our jobs.
No. Your job ended when you proved my innocence. Everything after that was you going above and beyond your duties. Of course, I was counting on you to do so. A lesser lawyer would surely have stumbled or caved in. Oh, but before I forget, your payment.
Thank you, Monsieur Vop. This has been a strange case, but I'm glad the truth came to light.
Yeah, boy. I hope this can cover Sparson's costs.
I'll see you out. Wait.
Wait, Monsieur Vop, before you go, something's been bothering me. Why did you come to us in the first place? Surely there are much more reputable lawyers out there who could have done a better job.
Oh, more reputable than the Falcon that stands before me.
Oh yeah, Falcon's got a sucky track record.
True, he does have a mixed record, but his family name is hugely respected in the lawyering world. I chose Monsieur Falcon as my lawyer for that reason alone.
Huh? Really? I've never heard of another lawyer named Falcon.
Let's not go down this road, Monsieur Vop. I don't go by my old name for a reason.
That is fair, but we shouldn't be fixated on the past, should we? After all, it's already been and gone. The future is where our potential lies. That's what we should be paying attention to. A storm is approaching fast.
You mean the revolution that the crooked judge mentioned?
Indeed, I dare to say that the wolf is right. A rebellion is coming, one way or the other. Listen, Monsieur Falcon, we'll probably have a surge of work over the coming days. If you want me to dig up the dirt on anyone, please feel free to drop by my office at any time.
Dig up the dirt?
I'm a private investigator. It's what I do.
We'll bear it in mind. Thank you, Monsieur Vop.
Good day, messieurs.
I'm going to go get a drink.
Seriously, Falcon?
What? I was just going to ask if you wanted tea or coffee.
No. Okay, so that case was a roller coaster. I'm glad that Mademoiselle Seine didn't end up being the bad guy. And I'm glad that actually it turns out that upsetting Mademoiselle Seine on her first meeting, it doesn't really reveal any more information, even if you buy flowers from her. It's just kind of perhaps might help you figure out the story earlier on. And Juan's character is really cool. It's quite nice that he wasn't just reading Don Quixote for the sake of reading it. He was reading it and acted like Don Quixote himself. And actually, I believe the thing that I most enjoyed about this case is Severin, seeing as to how he's more interested in serving the truth than he is about securing a guilty verdict. Honestly, it's kind of refreshing because, prosecutors in Ace Attorney oftentimes just look towards winning a case. I hope you're enjoying it as well. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.